reframing is important to me. How I reframe my day and frame it accordingly. What are the things that, how I describe my wins are success isn't necessarily productivity, but it's presence. And being present and providing or
Mm.
prioritizing maybe the relational component more. It's more important to me. Relationships probably are more important to me now than they've ever been in my life. But the last thing I think is so important for me as a leader, both in caring for my grandkids and our family, but also leading an organization, is that I have to keep dreaming, never stop
Mm.
dreaming. If I stop dreaming, I'll stop flourishing. And what happens, and I think this is true, dreams have a sense of disappearing in hard seasons. And you have to be intentional about continuing to dream, open hands and trust towards God and the future that He has for you. But those are just a few things that I think of as a leader
How do you do that?
that things change.
Yes, definitely. We'll get into that. But I'm curious, as you were saying what you just said, how do you incorporate that into, do you do that within a day or a week? Or you just have a rhythm that you settle into that keeps you in center throughout the week? How does that work for you?
It's daily and weekly. So when I think about daily, it's the typical easy stuff. Both my wife and I exercise on a regular basis. And so whether that's cardio or lifting, more balance and mobility at my age, right? And checking those things out. But I think it is the
Huh?
physical output, this physical work that helps the body. But I think from the mental piece, that's a daily rhythm as well as weekly. So I think in terms of one of the practices I do is I do reflective journaling. And so it's either in the morning or in the evening during that day. I like to do it in the evening. I prefer to do that because it allows me to reflect on the day. And what it does is it helps me to see God at work in the day. If I just walk through my day and I don't take note of what's happened in the day, I feel more isolated. I feel less effective. I feel less present. And so the idea of being able to journal helps me to note that I see God in the moments, the simple graces of the day, where those successes might have been, where presence has become very real. And then dreaming is about conversations with people. And it's also about sitting down and praying and thinking through. And part of that is organizational leadership and not about supporting, but leading and looking at where you want to go, what you want to do, where and recognizing that not only always those dreams come about. I'm a collaborative leader, so I have to be in a relationship. I have to have conversations. I have to hear insights and what people are thinking and going through.
Mm.
My famous line is I always
Hmm.
have ideas. They're never the best ideas, but let's put them on the table and let's dream together and in a sense. I think it's part of a rhythm, it's part of a routine, but it's some daily, some weekly, some seasonally in terms of reflection.